I legend. This last stream, since we did talk about it, people no longer think Thrag isn't it an Invincible? Yeah, I know. I still haven't watched Invincible, but I've literally seen the recommendations on YouTube of people talking about I was wrong about Thrang and Thrang is actually him. Oh, we farming bars. We gotta get ready for Rise of the Beast Transcendence. Bro. Joey, that was just a dream, bro. You can wake up now. Rise of the Beast can't hurt you anymore. It's good, higher. Hi, Rich. Long time no see. Yeah. I'm already up 1 bar today, by the way. I had like a thinking hot streak. I thinking hit some black flashes. I literally like woke up and I farmed sands for like, I was trying to test the Cosmos thing some more, and I thinking farmed sands for like, I don't know, it was like, it straight up felt like 30 minutes or something. And I literally thinking I hit 1 sand, like pretty much I had pending battles and I hit 1 sand on Cosmos. I thinking backspace really fast. So I thinking missed it, and then I was like, oh snap, I gotta go back, and I backspaced into a world, and that world also had a sands. So I finished my sands, and then I was like, okay, well screw it, I guess I'll just start trying to hit bars again. So I was just messing around in PBHL, hit a bar, and I was like, alright, I'ma just go get my steps in for the day, bro. So I just went for a walk, and then I came back, and now I'm streaming. Just watching Illustrious Theory Transcend video. Good work. Thanks. Bro, JP bros see black people as Viltrumites? What the heck? I keep hearing about this new Cosmos setup, but I haven't actually seen it yet. I can show it to you. It's literally a it's a Spartan setup. And essentially what you do is you just play into Enmity, and 6 does a ton of kicking damage, and then you get 4 mil in turn. I doubt they'll buff them even half as much as he said in the video. Suddenly I'm throwing. Cosmos is a real raid now, bro. Dude, I don't even know. Like, bro, I was saying this to Tech last night because I was watching his stream, bro. They literally took my comfort raid away from me. Like, I think literally like the last time I was streaming, I was talking about how I like doing Cosmos because like I know like how to join, like when to join, like all this stuff, you know. And now everybody and their moms are the seeking joint, and it's like, bro. All right, let me see if this works. Mine's kind of weird because I was seeking. I'm doing Thinking Whale Tech right now, where I have the Thinking collab summon, so I'm skipping. You're supposed to use Orologia at the start here, but I took out Orologia. But I'm hoping it does enough damage still. But yes, we are using Zoe in 2026. All right, you see the seeking damage. You see the seeking damage. Wait for the 6 damage, bro. 10 mil. 10 mil, and I don't even have the good stuff because I don't have the seeking artifacts. Oh snap! It just seeking died, but yeah, I got 4 mil right there. There you go. That's the setup, and the grid is like literally, you just spam seeking Agostia stabs and Enmity Crowd. You got Gislas? I have 1 Gisla. We love Enmity Moss. Did Armor Break turn out to be better than Rage or Mist? I don't bring Rage anymore because it being debuffed is really helpful, but I've seen more people bring Mist than Armor Break, so I started bringing Armor Break. 10 mil autos, thanks 6. Yeah, it's supposed to be like 12 to 13. Guess losing the way, bro. We're playing it how dumb Agassi stats is. Disgusting. 6th thing, by the way. Look at over effect. But yeah, and the other thing is, like I said, I'm using the whale tech because I got this seeking summon, so but normally this would have like Orologia in it, and then you would Orologia S1. The other thing about it too is you can like try hard with Orologia S1, and if you use Orologia S1 after you like Zoe S2 and Sariel S1, it does like 60 million damage or some crap. So you can do like way more damage if you don't actually full auto it, but I ain't that sweaty. So anyway. But yeah, like, bro, my comfort raid is taken from me, bro. That used to be that was my comfort raid. Was seeking just chilling out and seeking Cosmos. People forgot about Overcrit. I have that summon too. What's it do again? Yeah, it gives your whole frontline GTA. Because the thing about it is you essentially have no seeking. You have like no TA in that joint. So like Sariel's fine. 6 is for the most part fine, but it's seeking. Well, no, 6 is just fine in general. It's Zoe. Sometimes Zoe don't be TA. Sometimes she only like double attack. Because you have a ton of seeking double attack, but you have no TA. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of this. Is there a reason to use Stig Quillen over Hades sub-summon? For me, that joint did more. I don't know why, but it did more for me. Every single time I try Hades, it's like less than that freaking Quillen, so I don't know. Feels like a Mjolnir thing again, bro. It's not the Mjolnir thing. It's literally just it's one of those things. I made a tweet about this joint. It's one of those things where it's literally the same freaking thing that I talk about with like Leviathan Mare, where I'm like, how long is it gonna take people to figure out what's already in the freaking game? Like, there's literally nothing in there that is not just has been in the game anyway. Like, it's been in there literally, and I don't even think you need Sariel, to be honest. Oh, well, okay, you probably need Sariel. But you don't need Destroyer. But the thing about it is, it's like, that joint's been in the game since Sariel came out. And just nobody's done it because nobody freaking plays Cosmos. But it's not like it's even really breaking anything. It's just playing how the game is seeking made. And this is coming from Mjolnir Defender too, because I still think to this day thinking Mjolnir is like whatever. People will cry so much about, oh my god, Mjolnir, you can come and do your mins on PBHL in one button, and now you can come in there and water and one summon attack anyway. It's like, literally, who freaking cares, bro? Oh, but by EX Plus, you mean the EX Plus you can Orlo JS1 anyway? Hey, okay, bro. Oh, EX Plus you can just open fire anyway? Okay, bro. Like, I still don't care. I don't care that a skill is faster than a freaking attack. I don't care. I don't care. That joint still was whatever. Why do people think this bad? This been in game since forever. That's what I'm saying, bro. My comfort rate is Agostia, now it's faster. It means my bro, yeah. Unironically, I only had 2 MK2 Agostia staffs before like last night. And I had like a whole like stockpile of Agostia staffs that I just never actually upgraded. I don't have a stockpile of Agostia staffs anymore. I've upgraded an extra 4 over the night now. Which is kind of funny. Osmosis. What I'm talking about in Dark, I said what is good with Dark players. Sadly, I only have 3 Acostias in K2. Why did it take all this long? Because nobody freaking... See, the thing about it, Cheers, is nobody plays a freaking game. Nobody plays a freaking game, bro. That's the thing. And that's what I be talking about with the Leviathan Mare. The same thing with Esoteric. Like, bro, who is out there freaking testing Esoteric on Earth besides me? Nobody does that joint. The only people that did it was when Lich came out and everybody used the slowest possible setup. They all ran freaking Luo, Octo, Lich. They had like the most seeking basic of basic seeking esoteric. It's the same thing that I be talking about where nobody seeking tests stuff. Nobody does anything. And now it's just like everybody's testing it now because that one dude tested it. If that one dude hadn't released that joint, we probably would have known this joint for another freaking year. How do you feel about Mjolnir is how I feel about Fighter Origin before the nerf, but you can fade a chain every turn, bro. If I don't see GTA on Ura 250, you'll be hearing from my lawyer, buddy. Bro, I tried to help, Tech. I tried to help. I'm trying to help. All dark players are bots. But yeah, I'm trying to help, bro. I'm trying to help. Also, I can turn this back on now because I'm done with my sands. But yeah, bro, it's just like, I'm telling you, dudes don't think outside the box at all. People don't think you can try anything else. And especially with Cosmos. You know nobody was doing Cosmos before this joint. Now it's like you can't even get into Cosmos. People would literally come into stream when I was doing Cosmos and they're like, why are you doing Cosmos? Like, I'm not a bot like everybody else, that's why. Ain't nobody testing that joint. No one remembers how dumb Enmity because Side Games does not want to support that playstyle. Yeah, outside of Earth. Fun fact, there was a team very similar to this on the wiki since June 2025, but nobody cared about it because it was too turned in manual. I'm dead. Hey, Wyvern, good job on your kicking video, by the way. I saw that joint last night. I duo box Cosmos. Okay, bud. But yeah, bro, I'm telling you, man. It's like you gotta, people don't want to play the game. People don't want to play the game. They just want to copy and paste. And even this, I mean, even this, like, people are testing it now, but everybody's just copy and pasting still. Everybody's just copy and pasting and they're just trying to get, bro, I've seen so many tweets of like literally the exact same setup. Like, oh my God, look, I did this and I got a little bit extra honors, bro. Like, okay, bud. Where were you thinking when the setup wasn't made yet? Why didn't you think you make it from the start? Why Sarcell is great. People that test random stuff, mess of it or the back button. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. I mean, Sarcell's got some freaking diabolical cooks, but like that like hunger for like wanting to push more is like a good attribute that not a lot of people have. A lot of people ain't got that doing, bro. If it's not freaking handheld taking baby spoon fed to them, they just not making it. They're not doing it. But yeah, anyway, I tried that joint a little bit last night. I still don't know, by the way. I don't know how some of these dudes were getting like 5 mil honors on that joint, by the way. I don't know how that's happening. The highest I was getting was like 4.8, 4.9. I think it's literally, I think I'm unironically like thinking AX Enmity and thinking 5 buff gapped. I think that's what it is. Cause my 6 just straight up just did not do as much damage as other people. And I know I'm using the exact same thinking thing. I think I'm literally just seeking, I think it's just the fact that you're doing so much damage that them artifacts like actually matter, and any extra enmity you can get from the AX skills also thinking matters. Can't think of light stuff because light requires you to have PhD, and what can I do to break my team comp further? What ancient tag? Bro, who that, see, that's not even true, bro. That's not even true. Okay, well, it's partially true, but at the same time, bro, that's not an excuse. First of all, every thinking element is like that. Every thinking element is like that. There's every thinking element, there's always like a, this is probably the best, but there might be something that's better. But second, even with that, you could have thinking, where were you on thinking World First Versusia, bro? World First Solo Versusia. Why didn't you think to use seeking tire weapon, bro? Where were you? What were you doing, bro? What were you doing? 5 buff artifacts plus manual and raid plus manual at Oro S1. AX Enmity and 5 buff cap. 7-digit auto 6 my beloved. I feel like testing is the best part of GBF. It separates it from other gotchas. True. And the thing about it is we have so much cheeking crap in Granblue too that there's so much stuff that you can test. You can't do in a lot of other Tekken games. Old me reduce that weapon. You hate to see it. Yeah, me too. Me too. Old me is grieving me too much. Yeah, I also don't have that weapon. Granted, I wasn't gonna do it anyway, but I also don't have that weapon. Fair, I don't think many people even have tire left on this weapon. True, and that's pretty true. That's pretty true. Alright, no freebies. Back to the old grind. Tire weapon, one of those rare things side games randomly does. Random stuff. And then one guy remembers. Moy, Agassi, dying mega fast too. Everyone after staff. I can just combo this. Yeah, a lot of people run water means for esoteric, but I turn my brain off with Earth Ogi and outpace everyone. I mean, if you turned your brain off with thinking the water auto attack, you'd also outpace everybody, but that's neither here nor there. I need to turn this joint back off. I'm testing this team has actual potential for other stuff. It's quite quick for the amount of damage dealt. You mean the Cosmos one? Yeah. Yeah. I don't want to get Hrace quite yet. That joint even Hrace? I don't even remember what the main hand was. Martial Mastery Trial. Wait, that joint's not even Hrace anyway. That joint's seeking Wamda's axe. Martial Master. Nightmare 200. Yeah, too bad it's not thinking Dark Guild War next. Too bad it's not Dark Guild War next. Dude, I need 2 more bars, by the way, and I need 2 more bars and I'll be at 40. We're gonna try to farm Sieg too, because you need to uncap the staff. Bruh, I'm being chillin'. I mean, I already finished my staffs anyway, but like, bruh, see, this is why I be saying farming, bruh. Where my thinking mats at? Look at this joint. Pristine. Pristine and clean. Everything over 10k. I'm being chillin', bro. Not gonna catch me. Not gonna catch me. Oh, it's not. Hello, my fellow bar havers. MMT has the cringe unchallenged, but like in theory, it's possible to one turn like Cosmos too. Hey, when are we gonna get the one turn that takes like 3 buttons on Diaspora? When are we gonna do that? When is somebody gonna figure out a way? Ilsa's pits. When are we gonna figure out the way around the 99 hits you have to do without having to press 50,000 buttons? When's that gonna happen? Snake biting his tail. Ouroboros? Cagliostro? Dude, I feel like I started using the seeking open fire thing and I literally hit boar less than I did when I didn't open fire. Never mind. I was just kidding. But yeah, I need 2 more bars and I'll be at 40. I have so many bars, bro. It's only the 18th too. I might be able to make it to like 45 or something by the end of the month. Because I'm donezo with Ticking Sands. Yep. These are actually raid locking me in PBHL. Bro, everybody's in Ticking Cosmos. Dude, I like unironically. Well, actually, I'm not really that mad because trying to get into Cosmos right now is like next to impossible. But I'm like mad that that Cosmos tech came out like when I was finishing my sands instead of when I was starting them. Because I'm just like, I just don't need to be in there anymore. I guess I'll just seek and chill out. Somebody in Cosmos, there's no host mode. That means that doesn't mean there's no host. That means seeking everybody's host is seeking getting taken up instantly. Now Cosmos is gonna evolve. It'll be Mugen 2.0. I don't know. Hopefully it actually dies instead of Mugen. Whereas Mugen, you just sit there. Getting 3 million protos. They came out earlier too. They join in like 0.1 seconds. They sure do. Sneaking bots. Price. But I'm not taking bullets. How do I have no bullets actually? Oh. Stop getting 5 Spartan, then Cosmos would probably stall just like Mugen. I don't know. I mean, I feel like as long as people join it, it should blow up, right? I think honestly, I feel like thinking Cosmos' biggest issue is that people don't thinking join the raid. I feel like that's always been the issue. As long as people like join and do something, then oh well. Okay, the other thing with Cosmos is people also would seeking join and they would have setups that weren't one turn, and then they would just seeking die before they actually got their honors, which is low key also the same seeking issue that we have in Mugen, where half the time dudes be coming in there and be doing seeking 1 mil honors, and then that join just seeking stalls out because they're not doing seeking damage. I see more cool stuff like the Cosmos setup. Hey, go make it. Give people Zoe clones, bro. You don't even need Zoe clone. Just go. You can use Elsa too. Yeah, I like almost don't want to join the seeking 1 out of 30s because it's gonna freaking raid lock me. Baby girl Zoe's back. My Sario's dying to entry trigger. Yeah. Hey, you seeking SR Joy to mitigate the damage. I did. Oh, you're cooked. You're cooked, bro. You better swap that thinking. You better swap them to Balance Awakening. Give them HP AMPs. I don't even know how that's possible, though. Oh, do you not have Thinking Destroyer? Is that what it is? He says SR Joy. He already said he did. I've been How have been artifact farms since your last artifact rant? I mean, they're still absolute garbage. Honestly, the thing about artifact, the artifact farm is not the issue. The artifact farm is not the issue. The issue is seeking trying to roll the artifacts. I'm okay. I mean, obviously I would want the RNG to be better, but I'm okay with the RNG factor of getting the artifacts. The issue is seeking re-rolling them and then trying to get them to level 5, which is still trash. I'm no destroyer and I'm good. And slot a celestial in case I know destroyer. With 0 debuff Cosmo. I don't down on 0 debuffs either. Been trying to do a fall 0 solo magnet without destroyer, and I think that is impossible. How is it impossible when people already did it before? I need to make disassemble them? Give back cups? Bro, the cups don't even matter. I need pith. I need pith. And honestly, I don't even need pith. What I need is RNG that's not taking absolute dog water. That's what I need. Ariel on fire. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you could do it before Destroyer on fire. Be better, bro. I've never seen it before. I'm burning a lot of cups though. Don't care, didn't ask plus ratio. Trust me, I will always run out of pith before I run out of cups. 1000% guaranteed. 1000% guaranteed. What is Lacetta? I did it before trophy, so I'm stupid and I don't want to do it again. Bro, could they please, for the love of all that's holy, kill this sneaking Proto Bahamut? God dang, bro. Sitting here with 6 people on a freaking raid lock at 1%. We thinking kidding? Are we for real? Like, you guys can't be this seeking stupid, can you? Oh my god, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna go do the seeking raid. Whoops, wrong man. Hi, Stella. Wait for light and dark odious. I can. Just another waste of time. Let's see what they do for free to play dark. That joint's canceled now. They're gonna come into the office seeking in 2 days on Monday, and they're gonna be like, "You did what in Cosmos? You're getting seeking nothing." Dark has all the stats, technically a magnum sized destroy. Not just a waste of time. Are you sure about that? It's a total waste of time. Okay. Alright, that's fair. And postpone Dark Odious. Yeah. But yeah, thinking Odious is like, bruh. What am I doing this for, bro? What am I doing it for? Why am I here? She's waiting for more support and whatever new weapon they're adding. Yeah, bro, but I'm tired of waiting. I'm tired. I'm tired of waiting. I already farmed it. Give me something now. Why is it taking extra time just to be usable? Yeah, Odious will save us with a 2 new weapon. Be good if when you level up an artifact and max, it work like Rings does. Use cups to reroll and then ask if you wish to replace the old one for the new one. I already said that joint. I said that joint before, but it still don't matter anyway if the RNG is gonna be freaking terrible. In-game player issues, but I mean, that's not even in-game player issues. That's literally, it's like I'm using thinking Magna and Cosmos. Where the heck am I gonna use Odious? Like literally, what is the point? There's just actually no thinking place where I need to use this joint. And the thing about it is it don't even work like Magna either, where it's like I can't even be like, oh, at least there's an Odious Seek Dagger equivalent. I can just throw that in my Primal grid. I ain't throwing none of this joint in Primal. It don't get boosted by nothing. Like what's it here for? And they better not nerf that Cosmo tech because we aren't doing anything that is wrong, like how that one certain hammer was. That joint wasn't wrong either. That joint was literally in the game, and we can literally just do what the hammer can do anyway now. Bro, I get so annoyed by thinking people talking about Mjolnir, bro. Earth Odious mini rant. I mean, it's not even Earth Odious, it's Odious in general. I don't get what's the point in thinking releasing if I just can't use it for anything. I mean, I can use it for stuff, but there's just no reason to use it for anything. There's no reason. It's literally just haha for fun. Hey, go farm this for fun. We got all these seeking weapons for nothing. And then you got thinking befoulments too? It's not, see, that's the other thing. It's not even like, oh, okay, I'm gonna just come in here and I'm gonna just farm out my thinking, you know, my 3 Seek Daggers and I'm done, right? No, you gotta keep farming this joint because you want to get better befoulments. For what? For what? What am I getting extra befoulments for? I'm not using the weapons anyway. What's the point? The hell is this raid? Hammer was somewhat a cheat because it could work on a lot of raids. This tech only, bro. Everything you can do with the hammer, you can just do on every element anyway. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Every element can come in there one summon attack. It's the same thing. It don't matter. And you need a freaking hammer to do it. I think they did it because if Magna kept getting new tools, it would become too good, so they made a soft reset until Taboo becomes better. But I'm still missing stuff like Magna. 3.3 Planet and Ellie with few sources. Yeah. Have you never done this raid before, Stella? Are you new? You think in the future they plan to make Odious grids way stronger than Magna, or that's not happening? I mean, I feel like that's the point, right? I feel like that's the point, is to make Odious like, I don't know, an in-between between Magna and Primal, but I don't know. It's like Water Odious 6-man better come with an Opus, I swear. No, I've been blue chesting. Oh. But yeah, I don't know. I don't understand. I don't understand the logic of releasing something that just doesn't matter at all. I mean, okay, I guess the thing about it is like, I guess my bigger issue with Odious, because they literally did this same thing with taking a needs. But the thing with a needs is, again, a needs, you could put that joint in Magna. You could, like, even though all the needs weren't like super useful, you could just put that joint in Magna. You could supplement Magna with it. The fact that Odious doesn't have like any what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. Like, you don't use Odious with the other stuff. You don't use Odious with the other stuff. So it's like, it's literally its own standalone thing. And it also has Seeking Summons too. It's like, I just don't get what the point is. What's the point? Why would you release it when it's not like fully complete yet? I don't get it. No, Falman are so dumb though, because instead of us working to get better extra perks, we're working to get the least dumb one. That they plan to have a Taboo replace Magnum, but not as powerful as Primal. Yeah, I mean, that's what I thought. It's supposed to be an in-between between Magnum and Primal. But like I said, I think the biggest thing that irks me about them is not their strength or anything. It's just the fact of why did you release them when they're just not, like, if they're supposed to be better than Magna, why aren't they just better than Magna? Why do I have to wait like taking a year for them to become better than Magna? What's the point? Just do it from the start. Why didn't they just come out with the Seeking 6-mans from the start? I don't get it. I don't get what the point in waiting. Is it just supposed to be like, oh, you have time to freaking farm out the weapons before you need the Opus? Why? Just release them all at the same time. I'm sure we'll come together when we see the 6. I agree, Kuda, but why? Why didn't they just Seeking release them from the start? Why are we waiting? You think it'll eventually replace M3 grades? Assuming it gets support, yeah. Odious stuff doesn't even get boosted by Primarchs unless they plan to give them a 5th uncap and make them boost Taboo weapon skills as well. I mean, all my stocks in the 6-man release. I definitely think it will, but they're giving people time to farm it out. But like, why though? Why though? I mean, the thing about it is, it's the same thing as like thinking like M3, right? When M3 came out, the joint was just there. Why they didn't say like, oh, you know, when M3 comes out, we'll just Seeking release the Opus later. Like, you just don't have a Magna Opus or something like that. Why? Like, that joint just all came out at the same time. They weren't like, oh yeah, we're just gonna release it so that, you know, you can farm like for water, right? You can farm the katana and you can farm the axe, but the dagger's gonna come out at a later date. They all just came out at the same kicking time. Why are we waiting? Just release it. 6 Mandos come with an Opus adjacent weapon. Not only the Opus, but we need the Exalta version as well. I don't know what to think. Probably to give people ample time to farm all the element grids first, I get. But why though? But why? But why? Like I just don't understand why do you have to wait? Why do you have to wait to farm it? People aren't farming it now. having these joints look just like this raid right here, where it's seeking EP, waiting for the FP, bro. People aren't farming it now, so what's the point? Just release it all at the same time. It doesn't make sense. And then what happens to Magna? Who cares? They're probably story related. Bro, they need to hurry up and release a fucking story then. Like, the thing about it is I just don't get, even if you want to say it's story related, even if you want to say they needed extra dev time for the 6-man raids, whatever. Why didn't you just release the raids when everything was finished? That's what I said. That's what I said from the start. As soon as we saw that the 6-man raids were literally just the exact same raids, but 6-man, I was like, why didn't you just release it later? Whenever the 6-man came out, you should have just released this version too. I don't get why you released it in different halves. It don't make no sense. It's not like the raids had to come out with the kicking story. I mean, thinking the second two, these ones aren't even in the story yet anyway. I mean, heck, this one ain't in the story either. Only Belmervolk showed up in the story. These ones didn't show up in the story. So it's like, why didn't you just seek and release them when everything was finished? I don't get what's the point. It don't make sense to me, bro. And if you wanted to release them in chunks, like if you wanted to release like these two together and these two together, like these two together, that's fine. If you want to do that like in chunks like that so that the content is like spread out, that's fine. But see, and that's even the thing too. That's the other thing too. You guys keep saying, oh, they were trying to give them time to fucking farm. They gave you time to farm anyway. These two came out first. And then these two came out and we're still waiting on the freaking Dark and Light one. So you still get time to farm these raids anyway. Why did these just not have their Opus, Exalta, whatever equivalent? It don't make no sense. Just release it all at the same time. You know what I say? At least the bum raids already get boosted checks. True. Stagger release to make people think they're plenty of. What'd you say? Stagger release to make people think there's plenty of content. Literally, unironically, you hit the nail on the head, Renewed, because that's literally what it is. It's the same thing I've talked about with the freaking EMP releases, like when they lock an EMP and then they release the EMP. It's the same thing. They're just pretending to have content, bro. That's all. That's really the heart of the answer. They're pretending to have content, and they probably just straight up didn't have that joint developed yet. They didn't have the freaking whatever Opus or whatever they're gonna make. They probably didn't have it developed yet. They didn't have the freaking six man raids developed yet, and they were just like, well, we got the what is that 18-minute raid developed? Just release that joint. Like, we're good on that. Just release it. What else did you guys say? I expect what? God dang it, bro. I'm expecting Magna to just get screwed on the Opus. When they're short on ideas and the fragmented content to try to create hype or something, I don't know. Why gatekeep half the set? You're having your unboosted Opus. What's the worst is why isn't they waited this long to add a third slot to their flex? True. Like that, see, that's another thing. Like, that's another big point, right? It's like you came out with Odious, and you came out with freaking summon slot. Why didn't you come out with the third summon slot when you came out with the Odious raids? Is that to give people time to freaking farm the summon? No, bro. It's stupid. That joint should have just been out. As soon as they introduced Odious summon, that joint should have had a third summon slot. Immediately. That joint shouldn't have even been a question. We're waiting until July for Water Odious. How long we have to wait for the other VOD? Off topic, by the way, but what's the chance Full Metal Alchemist collab has a core Earth summon? My wallet's shaking. About 50-50. Why does there need to be 2 different versions anyway? That must be god awful because they pushed the half cost campaign so fast compared to anything else. Bruh, I mean, because like I said, the thing about it is just like I said before, even though you guys are saying, oh, they're giving you time to farm, nobody's farming it anyway. Because what's the point? Nobody's farming it anyway. So it's like they just threw taking half costs on that joint extra chest so people will actually do it. But time to farm, if they all came out at the same time, we could have just farmed the ones that we needed for the upcoming guild war. True. Remember February, April, July, question mark. Why Odious is getting tempering? The reception is definitely bad. I ain't touching it. They give dark then. No one was farming it without half EP. True, right? That's the other thing. Why the heck are these seeking raids 5 EP? For what? For what? Why? Like, what are we doing? Like, it don't make no sense. No excusing the release schedule, just putting possible reasons out there. Our Fred summon slot doesn't matter because people still aren't gonna have this Magna summons there. Final players be like, I don't have sand, bro. True, honestly, true. Yeah, these dudes talking about thinking, oh, let's put Celeste on thinking for Cosmos now. Who got Celeste? I know you guys don't have Celeste. Bro, I was getting mad too because I started seeing thinking, now that Fire Guild War is coming up, I started seeing people using Magna EX pluses again. And I'm like, here we go. Thinking all these people aren't going to have Deacon Colossus on their list again. And I'm like, bro, that joint's going to thinking irk me. Can't wait to see no odious stuff in Fire Guild War. I'm not sure why they even took so long for third summon slot if they had plans to bring out entire new stat. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. Free to play Dark has the most archetypes anyway. I don't know what they give it. Nothing. All my Magna summons are fully uncapped. Don't slander me. Good job. I'm proud of you, Ire. I'm good. I'm proud of you. I got skill damage, OBTA, gears, etc. But yeah, bro, I don't know. It's just like I said, that joint just seeking gets on my nerves. It just gets on my nerves. I'm like, bro, screw odious. Just give me a bar anyway, so I can use this joint on my actual stuff. Magnus, all my Magnus summons are uncapped. I'm proud of you too. I have primal crewmates without 230 Magna. No M3 per Guild War. Yeah, I know. Is there any odious setup in Water Guild War? I saw exactly one, and I don't even think it was that good. What are we doing here? My Dark Opus, we don't talk about those. I'm dead. But yeah, bro, I don't know, man. I don't know, dude. There was one, yeah. I saw Linus post one. Like I said, I don't even think it was that good, but it existed. Can I use Odious with the Befoulment, though? This thing may do anything outside of Odious pretty stupid. Well, that's not even true. That's not even true, because you can literally just make your Befoulments not matter. You can literally just make your Befoulments not matter. If you're doing like a burst setup, if all your Befoulments just have CA taking detriment on it, it don't matter. It does not matter. It's more so the fact that just Odious just don't have all the ticking support that it needs to function as it's supposed to. Or HP demerit or one for one turn stuff. Yeah. Like you can literally make the demerits just not matter. Which honestly, now that I think about it, again, I think I mentioned this earlier, but if I didn't mention it earlier, I'm going to say it again because I just thought about it again. Even if they release all the raids at the same time, you got to farm the demerits. So you're going to be farming that joint anyway. So what's the difference between giving you time to farm them all when they came out at the first point or farming them all when you release everything? You got to farm the demerits anyway. A long form comp tune, I bet it's don't. No, it's still fine in that because you literally, the thing about it is you literally just flip it. If you're using CA, then you could just, the thing about it is when you play like harder stuff, you have more ticking mods and you have way more ticking buffs. So like you can literally just take like attack down on crap and it doesn't matter. Like people have already done like solo fa zeros and hexes and stuff with ticking Odious. Like it's fine. It just literally needs all the stuff to actually support the Odious that it doesn't have. Actually, I'm looking forward to when Odious becomes relevant. People try to copy setups and all their weapons have minus attack percent and wonder why it doesn't do as much damage. 3 weapons and summon is not going to compare to 11 years of FTP and premium options for grids. Hi, Arca. I don't mind the batch release schedule on paper. I seem to remember when M2 raids came out, they came in bulk and farming them was a nightmare. I miss a streamer crashing out about Odious because Odious is dope. But you talking like I want to farm that thing? Also, ain't no one got that for someone as a friend. I mean, a lot of people on my friends list got them as thinking friends on my. I think more people got Odious than they got Magna on my thinking friends list. I don't know why. I don't know who's seeking using Odious, but I'd be seeing all types of people that have it. Free to play. Oh, my friends list are Magna and Primal. High key, I probably got more people that's got Ticking Odious on the list because people don't want to use their Ticking Sands on the Magna. And they're like, hey, look, I maxed out the Odious one instead. And I think it's time to swap back to Ticking 1 summon. Time to bring out my Ticking Milnir. Oh, PBHL. Bet. Velos. I've still been sold a lot when I started because I was told use my first Sands on Magna. I mean, when you first started, what else are you gonna use them on? I mean, I guess you could do like Evokers or something. What else are you gonna use them on? You're not gonna be primal out the gate, right? Wait, does my Aaliyah even need EMPs anymore? The CCW weapon? Okay, bud. Okay. Does she even need more? Oh my gosh, she doesn't have an earring. Whoops. Oh, whoops. Hey, I'll take that. Nice. Do I even have another character that needs EMPs? Oh, yes, I do. Yes, I do, actually. Well, actually, no, I don't. Girl already has mad ticking EMPs. Hase don't need none either. I mean, to be fair, I could get some... Well, actually, wait a minute. I mean, she don't need none, but I could add her to the party, I guess. Get her own EMPs. It says CCW, and the Paladin wanted that. Not even Viking or Sumibito. Thinking Paladin. Did make the Omni OG CCW for some coat, fire, and water. Magna versus Nuclear. I mean, I guess that's fair. But I mean, even that. I mean, if you're going into Seeking Magna, you want to use it on the summon, right? Like even then, you want to use it on the Tiki summon, right? The summon needs to be max. The Boogeyman CCW too. These Omni OG CCW has uses, but Paladin, my guy. Most am I supposed to full auto nightmare 250 when it's a kill 4? Yeah. Maybe relocked again. Release me. Oh my god. I was on that 30 mil clear. I respect it. Honor is honor, bro. Oh, 30-minute clear. Oh, that's good. I'm not kicking bullets. I may have made a mistake coming here. I bet with my crew that it wasn't gonna be Fire Goer next and I lost, bro. You dare doubted me? I kept telling y'all it was gonna be Teaking Fire, bro. I told y'all this joint before. To change my name to a Tums Me? Yikes, bro. Hey, you deserve one of those, big dog. You deserve one of those. Look like this for 90 days. Honestly deserved, bro. That joint's kind of crazy, though. But yeah, I was like pretty sure it was gonna be Teaking Fire, bro. Fire just ain't got nothing. They ain't got nothing in a hot minute. I mean, they got like Sandira and they got Teaking a Tomb, but it's like those are like when I say don't got something, I usually mean weapons more so than characters, and they ain't really changed nothing in a hot minute since UL. The streamer speaks, but chat never listens. That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm trying to save you. They don't want to be saved. I think I want to change my Teaking front line. I'm gonna do summer. Dude, I'm gonna do summer theme on everything, bro. I can go summer theme on my MC too. Teaking. Go summer themed on my front line. Snap, they're already right. The heck? I've been trying to save my crew from horde mode. Please keep working on that one. Keep working on that one. Fire players better pray that they don't get light rigor weapon. I think they're gonna get light rigor weapon. I'm not gonna lie. I think that's what they're gonna get. I'm not gonna lie, but trying to save forward players is a lost cause. Gotta try Arca so bad. Doing the gods work. Spam the EX Plus for like 2 hours and you're gonna be alright. That's what I'm saying, bruh. What I'm saying. Alright, summer front line. We move. Hey, Chief, please help. My friend who is returning Earthmane is asking me why Held Him's Death Strike is the only weapon with medium boost while all the other Hellies are big. She's angry. Is that Tiki? Is that real? Is that real? I don't think that's a real person, bro. You made that joint up. You made that joint up. Nice try. Good meme though. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. That joint's fake though. Ain't no Tiki shot. But I don't have an answer for it, bro. I don't work inside games. Despite thinking thoughts that I do. I don't work inside games. Unfortunately, they are made to screw me over. I said his friend isn't real. That friend isn't real, bro. He made that joint up. That's fate. That joint's fate. I don't believe it. Oh my god. Thinking, hey, you're raid locked, but you're not really raid locked, haha. Just wanted to make you swap the tab real quick. The anomaly Somalia copy pasta? I don't know what that means. She is real, but is also missing a lot of new Earth stuff and is asking me about it. Yeah. Honestly, tell her she's seeking dead in the water, bro. Tell her to come back when Earth Guild War happens. So she can catch back up, because she's seeking cooked, bro. She just missed anniversary. She's missing like all the seeking seasonals, and she didn't even know that Held in Him exists, so she's down 4 of those. Yeah, bro, just go next. Go next. Yeah, tell her to switch main Ellie. Like, go fire or something, because Fire Guild War is about to come up. Or go water or something, like, she's cooked. And she just missed Guild War too. That's the other thing. She missed anniversary. She missed anniversary. She's missing like every seasonal. She's missing the grands. And she just missed Guild War. So she literally just missed like the entire rotation. She came back at literally the worst time. Like, even if she had come back like literally last month, there was hope. She came back in April. It's over. Just go do something else. How to play wind, how to play water. Tell her to go odious. Our players don't gotta deal with KMR2, your silliness on Earth. Just go something else. Do something else. Actually, crazy starting post 80 might be the biggest 10 times. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, you actually just cooked yourself. You're at the end of you just passed Earth Guild War, just passed anniversary. It's like it's over for you. Just play something else. Like, she said she's a returning Earth main. She ain't an Earth main no more, bro. It's over. Rest in peace. She missed the free bubs. True. True. God dang, 16? How are there 16 out of 30 rooms out here and I'm getting raid locked? What's going on? Okay, screw the debuff, screw the break, kicking boar hit. Our grid may not be optimal now, but it's still the old meta of 3 Galleon 6. Sadly, doesn't have any Medusa weapons nor Siegfried weapons, but at least have... Oh, she's got Mocker and Raziel? Okay, not everything is lost then. Not everything is lost then. She has hope. She unironically has hope too, because Seeking, if she has Makra, then that means Seeking she mostly only has to focus on like the grands and the summer seasonals, and I guess Seeking Rhine, but at least summer's coming up, so she can like get summer stuff randomly. Or if she's a freak, she could 3% spark. But yeah, that's, having Makara's like that's not as bad anymore. And honestly, if she already had Deacon Galleon sticks, I mean, we're using Galleon sticks and Deacon Andromeda anyway, so I mean, she never left. Ask me about all the Fall Zero stuff. She's got a lot going on. I mean, Fall Zero. If she's got Makara, she's Gucci. Because Seeking Olivia is a subtixable character, and then she just needs Kane. She's good, and you can play that joint with Galleon. Yeah, she's good. Like I said, having Makara literally saved her account. She's fine. The only thing she's really cooked on is Seeking Andromeda stuff. But again, all the stuff that she's missing for like Andromeda, that joins either a grand like Baija or it's seasonals that are coming up, aka summer or like Christmas. She's new in the Ray, Lucilius, and the Omen's Intimidator. She'd be aight. She'd be aight. I'm gonna try to free quest since that's a good way to practice. Yeah, she'd be aight. She's just dealing with that thinking, hey, you're playing Granblue Fantasy for the first time in a hot minute. Or at all. There's a lot of stuff in this game. But give her like a week, she'll be aight. Fall Zero, yesterday I did 10 runs with dark players dying at 60%. Yeah, but what's new? Yeah. Any news stories you got? Either dark guys or water guys. I'm sorry. No, don't be sorry to water players, because them dudes do be inting. Them dudes do be inting. A plus? It is. I don't know anybody with horns like that. I had an AJT disciple dying at 90? What do you mean? Just my disciple? None of my disciples die at thinking. God dang, bro. Dude, I just did 1.8 on thinking. One summon thinking attack. What's the honors on this joint, bro? I'm trying to see something. Anyway, thinking nerf Mjolnir, bro. Nerf Mjolnir. You know, my play high level is the water players trying their hardest to ruin the run. Every raid, bro, I swear it's water. Bro. I like low-key feel like water's becoming like I feel like water's like low-key starting to become like thinking dark was. Like I'd be interested, when the last time they did one of those polls that was like thinking what element everybody like mains or something. I feel like water's like low-key starting to become like the new thinking dark. I feel like there's like a lot of thinking like there's a lot of people that are like fresher in the game that are like gravitating towards water. Probably because everybody talks about how OP it is, but like I feel like water is becoming like that Ellie. And on God, if Race Velgar didn't need you to farm bullets, if Race Velgar was literally just seeking a rest or something, bro, it probably would become the most seeking played Ellie. Because I feel like a lot of people that want to main water, the only reason they don't main water is because they don't want to do bullets. A lot of tourists of this LA. Yeah, me too. least I got a Sans from the clear. You know why people still talk about forming bullets like it's 2020? Because people don't want to play the game. That's why. People don't want to play the game. My clicks are... I gotta move my seeking window up, bro. I'm like naturally... I think I've gotten used to the seeking window being like higher up. When it's low down, I keep thinking pressing like there. My muscle memory's all thinking cooked. Oh, hi, Gabriel. When the heck did you get out here? Come on, bro. How is it a 10 out of 30 and it's raid locked? These dudes just dot new damage? Are people coming in here and just hitting 500 mil? And just leaving? Like, what are we doing? How do you have that many people in there and it's raid locked? It's true. I've never seen the ticking. I've never seen the reload animation on this skin before. I like how he just like holds out his sword for a second. Right. Maybe if I just stare at my sword long enough, it'll re-up the ammunition. The heck? Gotta reload the blade, literally. Like, what is that? What is that? What's he doing? How does that give me bullets back? Dang, dude. These guys can't put it in the brake to save their lives. Maybe I need to go back to thinking the other comp. Maybe a bug getting already locked on PBHL or people running M1 again. I don't know, bro. I don't know what's happening. I got a period where it was like super fast for like a couple runs. Now it's seeking back to just raid lock central. I don't understand. Asking if save moves her Andromeda are used in the transcend hunting when the uncaps come by, so she was a hunting addict. You should tell her to wait until June, because we don't know. Ninja Cosmos opened it once. As? And now I'm raid locked. Oh. Tell her to buy the bow. Yeah, tell her to get Murcielago. Dude, I'm so ready for that Transcendence, by the way. Like, I'm so freaking ready, bro. I want to use these moons. Also, I got, like, mad moons. Unironically, from that Echidna banner, I didn't roll Echidna or the new guy, but I, like, legit got 4 gold moons off that joint. Just, like, on 2 separate days, I got 2 SSRs off the free draws. So that was kind of lit. Remember Zoe good now? Yeah. Actually, not even good now. Always has been. Always has been. She never stopped being good. People just stopped knowing how to use her. We'll get SSRs. Yes, sir. I got Arash off the new banner. Who the heck is that? Is that the new guy? Got the water echo summon. Last copy I need for Gilmore just in time. Hey, congrats. Congrats on the Charybdis. I thought that joint ticking. Oh my god. Okay, Alterate's gonna die, isn't it? Yeah, Zoe just pops from time to time as people relearn Enmity is the mod. True. True. Let's all just do the same Summer Zoe stuff on the ODS raid too. I got 9 R, 1 SR every time. And bro. How many moons am I at now, by the way? Let's take a little look-see. It's 624. Like, I want to use these so bad. I want to do this so badly, bro. I want to do this so badly. I want this weapon so bad. Your redesign of Murcielago is super interesting. Take of the team coming a swarm of bats training their prey. Yeah, right? I didn't even think about all that, bro. Where's that freaking Kinemon image, bro? That Kinemon image, AJT 500, who didn't think of any of that. But yeah, I mean, that sounds cool. but yeah. But I did like, yeah, I think it would be the one thing, I forgot who commented it, but somebody did say that having Drain all the time could cook you in the same way Shishio cooks you if you had if you get zombified. But like, I don't know, I feel like with Cats and Katura, I feel like you should get the zombify off you anyway, unless it's just like unremovable. But I mean, I did say too, I wasn't opposed to giving it a veil if that could also help you not get zombified. But I guess you kind of have to deal with it in like Phase 0, right? So I don't know, maybe it could have like some type of like cut to debuff duration or something. Like if you get like a full chain, it just like cuts debuff duration or something like that. To try and make it so you don't just seek and kill yourself with Drain. But I'm at 101 moons, I'm cooked. Do you mean adding Ascendancy to each core weapon? I don't know what that is. GBF. Ascendancy? What is Ascendancy? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not saying it needs to have this seeking. I'm not saying it has to have this seeking whatchamacallit. Like, I want this, but I was thinking more so in the vein of like, instead of this being 10%, like literally just on this glory, there's just an extra like 5% on this joint. So just when it has this, it just has an extra line under these 4 that also gives you special CA cap, and it's just 5%. That's what I was thinking in my head. I wasn't thinking about actually giving it a whole extra line that's Ascendancy. Just in that stat, in those stats, it just has 5% CA, special CA cap at level 25 or whatever. That's how I learned I could put moons on the favorite bar at the bottom. Yes, you can. Can you topic a bit? I didn't get a Tum in the freeze. You think Endura, Esmirin, and Seville Bar will do the trick for for Guild War. Andira? You mean Sandira? Sandira doesn't work in Tekken V1. I mean, she works, but like she don't do everything she wants to do in V1. I had to full pot to finish off the cosmos. A boostable one? Yeah, a boostable one. Yeah, like literally just add it on to that Tekken skill. That's what I was thinking. I don't know if that'd be too busted. That's the reason why I said like 5%. I guess I should have said how much I wanted it to be in the video, but that's what I was thinking when I was saying all that stuff, was 5% just on that thing. You didn't get a tomb prep for light Guild War, bro. Sandira, yeah. You're gonna be alright, bro. But yeah, Sandira's like, that joint's cooked for V1 anyway. Like this joint's like the same. I feel like people talking about Sandira is the same thing people was talking about with Tekken Luo. When everybody kept asking me before Earth Guild War, they were like, is Luo gonna be good in 250? I'm like, Luo he's not good in V1. You need V2 or Guild War don't have a faded chain bar. The same thing with Sandira. I don't think that chick's gonna get used that much because it's not V2. Snap. Yeah, I didn't do enough damage if we can break it. Better yet, next banner 0 with that Sandira. Why did that team pop off so much on Twitter? Being an actual talking point, like that was confusing because people don't know what's going on, bro. People don't know what's going on. Like, honestly, the thing about Twitter right now is Twitter is unironically a minefield. Twitter's probably going to be a minefield for at least like another year as like all the new players that we just got actually start to realize what's even potentially going on in the game. But right now, people are so fresh, they have no idea. So people are just saying, oh, thinking Sandira, oh, she's really good. She must be good for everything, right? Like they probably don't even know what V2 is. They're just like, oh, Sandira's at the top of the tier list. People talk about how good Sandira is. She must be good for Guild War too, because that's like the big event, right? Like they're babies. They have no idea what's going on. For Primal Pal's team then? I assume that is why they gate the special CA cap with those skills. Yeah, probably. I mean, heck, even if you want to make it like, if it is going to be boostable, like literally, even if it's 1%, my biggest thing about the Ogi weapons getting special CA is I just feel like special CA is a very underutilized mechanic. Like it exists, but it exists on so little things, so few things right now. And even on the few things that it does exist on, you don't always bring the special CA. Like it's on like Shalim Harp, right? But even though you would want to bring Shalim Harp for like all the Ogi stuff you do, sometimes there's straight up not enough space to even bring it, even though you want to bring it. So I just feel like special CA cap is like super underutilized. So having that joint on the illustrious weapon, literally, even if it's 1%, but it's just on a boostable mod, like just having access to it is what I want. However you want to balance it is fine, but I just want access to it. Next Guild War will be V2 added to 250 HP increase again. You gotta ask about a tomb that you didn't want him on release. True. That's what I be saying too. That's what I be saying. I said that during the Anti-Tix video. I'm like, if you wanted a tomb, you probably already have a tomb. Like the thing about it is, if you wanted a tomb, you either already got a tomb or he was like guaranteed to be your Anti-Tix. It's one or the other. Like everybody else is like, oh my god, they're trying to get a tomb. They're just trying to get a tomb because the tomb's good. But it's like, them dudes are frauds. True, agreed. I still clown on Primal Fire players who don't have 4 Exabas. That's definitely a new player thing. When I was a baby, I was so excited to use Bowman everywhere. I mean, Bowman won't that bad. And before people start asking for a Grand Percy replacement, like the post I saw that was like, who convinced all these new players that Atom is the new Percival that's needed for everything? Bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. I'm gonna just tell him Sky Piercer Sumo. You either lucked him when he came out or you Anti-Tix him. They don't even play Fire or Spark. They probably ain't even got Destroyer. And they probably ain't even gonna do Versusia with him anyway. That's the thing. Like dudes coming in here, they haven't stepped into Hexa or Fa Zero talking about thinking, Should I zero tick Satom? What? What? It's like, where are you in the game? Yeah, I just started doing Revens. Should I get a Tomb? Should I zero tick Satom? Huh? What are we doing? But Bowman can't do omens. I threw him on everything because the tier list had him high. Oh. They probably don't have Opus 200 either. You got any replacements for 250 Opus? No, sir. No, sir. But yeah, bro, I don't know. Like I said, it's probably gonna be like, you're probably gonna keep seeing stupid stuff like this. High key, probably until we come back around to like Earth Guild War, you're probably gonna continue to see stupid stuff like this. Because the thing about it is like Guild War is at least like bare minimum like a learning experience where it's like people can see what's actually being used. So pretty much until we get all the way back around to Earth Guild War, you're probably gonna continue to see a whole bunch of like random propaganda about stupid mess where people just literally don't know any better because they haven't really been playing the element like that yet. So they don't really know what's getting used and what's not getting used. That's Spark a Tomb. Brother, you're rank 120. Ain't even Spark. Zero ticks. Should I zero ticks a Tomb? Not even Spark. Any replacements for Mana Diver? Yeah, Wizard Origin. I use my last sins on Mariachi CCW. I can't make Opus. God damn, bro. When Guild War comes, people are gonna be psyoped into Zero and Katura 1000%. Can I use, yo, should I work on Siete on this Guild War? I'm ready to use him to cancel everything when it comes to 250. Is Siete gonna be good for 250? I know you could just use Fated Chain and cancel everything, so I was thinking about getting Siete done. One of the most insane things I've ever seen. But yeah, bro, they're babies. They're babies. They'll learn. Or they'll quit. One or the other. I'm just being real, but they'll learn or they'll quit. That's so real. I should 150 Siete just because he's the GOAT. I'll admit I Lynx win Katura for 250 farming. That was my second Guild War. Lynx on your second Guild War is seeking insane, by the way. But unironically, I mean, the thing about Katura is like, for one thing, Katura is not bad, right? She's not bad. But the other thing too is like, unironically, I'm more lenient on a Lynx than I am a Zero. Because a Lynx, like, obviously it puts your account behind because it's like if you could have linked something better, then it's like, okay, you can make that argument. But like zero tixing, like a lot of people that want a zero ticks, they put their ticking account behind by doing that zero ticks. Because I know they ain't got the ticking illustrious weapons. But like Lynx mate, it doesn't really put your account behind, besides the fact that you could have just linked to something better. Yeah, they're getting some lays on GBF Twitter right now. They'll quit before finishing an M3 grade. What did I just hear? Lynx Katura. They said they zero ticks Dark Siete and other stuff, and I was like, they zero ticks Dark Siete? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. I was like, sure, they're seasonals. They said Grand Vein because they couldn't spark, and I was, wait, what? They said they zero ticks Dark Siete and other stuff, and I was like, sure, they're seasonals. Then they said Grand Vein because they couldn't spark. So you're saying they zero ticks Grand Vein? Bryce. I just said, bro, they zero ticks Grand Vein. The hell are saying right now? Bro. Bryce O'Malley, bro. There is no hope. There is no hope, bro. There is no hope. There is no salvation, bro. When you get to the pearly gates and God says, I heard you Zero Tick's Grand Vade, you get thrown straight down to hell. Straight down to the depths. Gotta get that swan somehow, bro. I may have to zero whichever fire grade comes out next. I don't have spark, bro. You better get a job. What the heck? How's Bondo enjoying taking a crazy level? My headset's on fire right now. That was insane fire coming from my headset. The Dragon Knights were a mistake. It's them thinking chicks, bro. See, this what Aku be talking about, bro. Half the time the chicks are more crazier than the guys, bro. Chicks be on some crazy timing. Can I quit the game at this point? That triggered me. Bro. Dang, I got the hit on fire with boar? Don't mind if I do. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know what's going on with you folks. Check DM for a whole comment. Yeah, I don't even know if I want to read this joint. Alright, this is a stream. This is a stream one right here. Where's the squad at? Gotta get rid of the squad. Doro can stay, screw it. Alright, let's see what this is. Alright, can you guys see that? Yeah, you guys can see that even with the Doro. Okay. Alright, you have 1 hour left to Zero Ticks. I don't know what the A is, but that's how I feel about Summer Albert. They couldn't make it more mediocre if they tried to send him being a summer male. Okay, I don't think that relevant. I was thinking of Siete too when I saw this post since I already luck-sacked a tomb. Is that a tomb? Is that what that A is? I already luck-sacked a tomb in his debut, and I was also thinking of Summer Eustace? I hope they mean at least bare minimum you caught a Eustace, right? Like, god dang. If I hadn't been in a rush to spark him recently, just do it. If you're really into it, I've already done before Zero Ticks for Summer Siegfried, Summer Belial, and Grand Vane because of unfortunate timings and couldn't spark. Still no regrets at all. I'm happy just by looking at them be part of my crew. I know Grand Vane is just plain and impulsive and idiotic, but I'm gonna be real, bro. I'm gonna be real. This person's a whole RPer. They're a whole RPer. They're in there on Jita. When they saw that freaking Eustace art, bro, they squealed. And honestly, you know, there ain't nothing wrong with it. Because like I said, this person, I mean you no harm or disrespect, but they are like an RPer. They don't care. They don't care about the meta. This game has nothing to do with meta for them whatsoever. They do not care. They do not care. And they're talking about this, they don't care. They don't care. I know Grand Vade is just plain impulsive and idiotic, but I'm too weak with that twirly TNA pose of him that I couldn't bear to wait anymore. Fortunately, all of them are still yet to be gotcha dupe. My impulse decisions out of thirst need to be justified. For that reason, I'm always antsy whenever. Okay, they care a little bit. They care a little bit. See, they said they care a little bit because they don't want to dupe it. They don't want to dupe it. They know as soon as they dupe it, they're gonna feel stupid. They don't want to dupe it, so they care just a little bit because they know if they dupe it, they're gonna feel stupid. For that reason, I'm always antsy whenever there's free draws in roulette season. They're part of my prayers, I guess. That's seeking insane though. I'm not gonna lie. That's something. That is something. Hey, more power to him, man. What'd you guys say? I'm happy with it. It also set me up to grab other Zodiacs, and also I'm only 150 Siete from my first UCO clear. I'm level 380. I'm light and fire primal, but missing fire Zodiac for Versusia. I don't want to be a bot. Can I spark before she go for 1 year? I only have 6 tickets, and can you spark in general? Yeah, you'll get a lot more crystals by the time she doesn't leave until thinking like what is it, that last like October or November? October or November, that one of those leg fests is like when she's gone. Like you'll get more than enough crystals to spark by then. You just gotta save. You gotta save. Tell me, what is the most painful zero ticks you have seen someone else do? I mean, the one I just looked at was pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't know. I don't really know a lot of people that zero ticks, to be honest. Or at least if I know people that zero ticks, they already zero ticks before like asking me. Like someone wasn't like, hey, I'm thinking about zero ticksing, like ticking Octavia, and I was like, no, don't do that, and then they did it anyway. Like I don't really know a lot of people that have done that. They zero ticks, they just did it without my knowledge. I ticks Bubs and got him 3 weeks later. It was like two years ago. Summer useless, my guy, when Mirren exists. They don't be playing Guild or nothing. Sometimes we grab our wives and husbands no matter the cost. They just came for the art and that's okay. Yes. November. That boy ain't saving. Thanks, bro. So crazy. You almost gotta respect the dedication. Another zero tixie AGT could be. It's funny. One of my crewmate insta zero ticks summer. Or dark. Why did I read summer? Dark Womdus on release, they didn't have a spark ready. They should be shunned. What? Yeah. I'll let you know when I zero ticks the upcoming Fire Grand. Hey, just don't. It takes nothing. It costs you nothing to just not tell me. Just don't tell me. I also feel like a lot of times when people zero ticks and I do know about it, it's usually something that like, it's usually like a thinking like a whatchamacallit, like a Providence something. Which again, I don't like zero ticks in general, but if you're gonna zero tick something, it better be a Providence. So like, I'm not gonna say I'm okay with it, but I understand you. It's Grand Mikaboshi, I will go feral on God. I don't mess around in zero morning Mustang. Zero ticks the upcoming Fire Grand 2 times, send a message. Bruh. Why though? I would if I had 300 gold moons, bro. That joint's not even worth it anyway, though. Everybody's like, "Oh yeah, let me zero tick, bro." And see, that's the crazy thing too. See, that's how you know. That's how you know people. People are either on the RP time. They're either on the RP time, or they actually just don't care about you at all. Because why would you tell somebody to zero tick something in March when you know dang well that ticking gold moon transcendence is coming out in June? What are you talking about? Can I zero that Owlcat? I can see Lucy or 000 Lamrock, but other than those, Lucy 000 Buzz versus Lucia, not even Lucci actually. I mean, I can. Well, I mean, Lucci and Bahamut are thinking, they're thinking sub-tixable now. So even though their Providence is like, why are you thinking zero ticks in them now? But it's like thinking the other ones. I wouldn't blame anybody for zero tixing any of the other ones. I wouldn't hold that against you. Oh, PBHL? Hold on. Six. I love the Seeking song, by the way. Right now, well, that changes the Lucy pick. Yeah. Anything else I understand? I still don't have Logia. How the heck? Bro, I really didn't hit anything on that joint, bro. I miss out on so many full autos. Yeah. Logia kind of be good. Logia kind of be good. It's annoying. They should really just let the New Year's Providence be sparkle. That's what I be saying, bro. What I be saying. That joint is the biggest seeking money trap known to man, bro. And that's the reason why they're not going to change it, is because it's seeking terrible. I don't get, like, I still don't understand why people don't make more of an uproar about it, though. Bro, if I was Japanese, bro, if I was a Japanese content creator, like, if I was Kuatoro, bro, if I was Kuatoro, I'd be like, bro, it's time to rise up. We need to make Monkey Gate 2. Because why the heck can't we seeking Spark Providence? If I had that much backing and I was Japanese, bro, I'd be screeching about that joint 24/7. This is for his bait, bro. Grab yourself that Nobio and you'll be alright. Being Logios was mad painful, to be honest. Oh, snap. Bro, that wasn't even my thinking attack. That was my thinking. I forgot. I forgot I had thinking open fire. Kilo, you're on to something? What did I say? My games don't do partner with content creator. That's not true. They thinking they partner with the VTubers. Maybe you just don't want to shake the boat. They have some sort of thing. I don't think Kuwataro and Side Games has something. I've never seen him be sponsored or anything. I mean, maybe he doesn't want to like rock the boat so he can get sponsored. I don't know, but I don't think he's ever been sponsored before. Be whining every day about Shinji. If I was a JP Waterman. Sometimes Providence could be sparkable. Be sparkable is during leg flash, but you can still get spooked at any time. Yeah. I mean, the thing about it is I'm not saying we got to make them like super easy to get either. Like I've said the thinking the release banner thing too. Like just do it on the release banner. Like we can make a deal. We can come to a middle ground on this joint, but they just need to be sparkable at some point in their existence. Some point in their existence, they need to be sparkable. Heck, I would even go as far as to say, if you wanted to do a thinking banner, like you know how they have like on Christmas, they be having those scamchas that have they be having those scamchas that where you can get like a primal summon or like a Primarch summon or something like that. Like you know how they have the scamchas? I would even be okay with if they said like thinking, okay, we're gonna make it so that 1 year after a Providence is released, on Christmas of the next year, there's like a Providence banner where you could spark a Providence off that joint. Like literally like anything. Like I said, we can make a deal. I'm not saying that joint's gotta be like free low where you could just grab it at any time or anything. But it's like just at some point during their existence, you should be able to get them sparkable. Give us more summon scamches. Also, do Providence should be allowed to be reduced into sunlight shards. Yeah, okay. This dude said sunlight shards. Yeah, okay, bud. Bro, you better hold on to that joint anyway, because once they do Transcendence, you're gonna want ticking dupes anyway. They're gonna say, hey, you need 10 Belials in order to transcend this joint. Hi, Ari. Quick question, does Parashurama replace Sato and Versusia? I have no freaking clue, bro. I have no clue. But yeah, like literally anything. Literally anything. We can come to a agreement. But they just gotta be sparkable at some point, bro. My brother needs some. Because right now we're just controlling. Why are we asking the Earth Player Fire question? True. And about that new character too. I don't think you know. I mean, are people even still using Sato? I guess they are if you do the switch thing, right? If you switch teams, then you kind of have to. Waiting for Belial Transcendence. Spark Versusia after not being lucky with the rolls nor scratch. You sparked her? You sparked her? How'd you do that? Yeah, I'm gonna line in Water Guild War and I still have enough moves to get Zosima. Oh, you zero tixed her. That's what you mean. You zero tixed her. I mean, even that. I mean, again, I like I said, I don't like zero tixes in general, but if you're gonna zero tix, it better be a Provident. And I can come to terms with that. Even though I don't like thinking I don't like zeros. Tricky to move and fire if you pass Johto. I had a crewmate go 2 full sparks for Suciolus. Yeah, me too. yeah, me too. Me too. It took 2.5. Me too. Are you on the 100 for rolls? Yeah. How do you even get up Magna Fire Clear versus Sucio? I don't know, bro. Ass had what? The fire Magna God. Providence, you're kind of forcing a zero on good luck. Or money. Or money. I mean, I guess technically the money angle still needs luck too, but... Or money. 3 sparks to get her. How did he spark her? He didn't. He meant to say 0 ticks. He didn't spark her. I guess maybe. Or D-Bus once stacked and no double Ogi. No double Ogi ability? Wait, what is that guy talking about? What's he talking about? Add what? My goat still need Higu? Oh, you know, okay. Bro, can I get a bar, by the way? Bar? I want like one more today. I want one more. Then I only need one more and I'll be at 40. And hopefully I get that off my post tomorrow, teehee. You will go with no bars? What the heck? Why no? Normally I would have stole my Belial if it wasn't because there were burst summons. Where are the bar draws, Mr. Streamer? I don't know, bro. Not on the stream. But honestly, I'm kind of glad you brought up the thinking rebirth thing, because I still think Belial's like still good, right? But I brought that up like, I don't know, we had a stream like a while ago, like a couple streams ago, that somebody was asking about like the priority on thinking what to stone for Providence, and I was like, I don't think it's likely that you stone all the Reburs before you just stone Belial, but like realistically, if you had Reburs, you could kind of go without Belial. Like Belial's still like optimal in some situations, especially if you try to use like Yatima or something. But yeah, I feel like his value goes down a bit if you just happen to have all the Tiki Reburs. Or at least the Reburs you care about. I want the blue skins, so farming bars too. Hey, go ahead and get in that Akasha, big dog. Go ahead and get in that Akasha. Bro, is there thinking one summon, is there a one summon Akasha that actually works yet? Besides my Earth one? Hey, can Summer Zoe fix the one button, the one button Akasha? Can Summer Zoe, fix the one button Akasha? What would Belial Transcendence be? I doubt they creep all the other supplemental summons. I don't know, but I know we talked about that joint before too. I don't know though. The supplemental probably doesn't get changed. I think one of the things I said before was like maybe his seeking maybe his like you know how he debuffs you? Like maybe his debuffs actually like buff you kind of in the same way that like Ewiar does now. Where like if you're charmed but you have Ewiar on the team, it actually like buffs you. Like maybe his debuffs actually buff you so that his call actually becomes useful or something like that. I don't know. About to hit rank 375. Hey, congrats. I got a part full. I use her instead of Belial. I only use them as 0 stars and elements. I don't have the reverse still. Summer, Zoe, FLB Trust. Making the call actually useful. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like working on the call would be something you could do. But yeah, I don't think they power creep the reverse either. But to be fair, the thing about it is depending on when they actually do Belial Transcendence, they could just end up creeping them anyway. Like, not creeping them, but they could make it so that Belial goes up to where they are anyway. Because the thing about it is all the Reburs are at 3-star right now, which means they can also get FLB'd. So you could just end up in a situation where like Belial goes up to 50k and they go up to like 70k or something like that. And then they get something else for like their calls and crap like that. So it depends on when they actually do Belial's Transcendence. And when they want to do the reverse FLB. Because they could creep up there without actually creeping the summons. We're starting to get down to the wire on PBHLs. They're seeking double digits. Double digits on a lot of these. I waited. I was gonna join that too, but simply wait. What song was just playing? The heck is this? I can't read the whole taking thing. That was building. Excuse me. That was building an empire of dust from Disharmonia Mundi Isolation game. Building an empire of dust. This album's like so good though. I like it's kind of crazy because I feel like I've listened to Fragments of Degeneration and Mind Trick so much that they're like ingrained in my thinking psyche, but I swear this album is actually like my favorite album. I guess it's 0-star Rebur already good. 25k supplemental while Belial requires 4-star. You get 30k, it doesn't feel too much rewarding now. Especially since most people just burst turn 1. Fair. Fair. I got 2 gold bars this week from BBHL. Hey, somebody ban that guy. Also, I think I just hit like 1.9 on that kicking 1 summon, bro. That was kind of nasty. Dude, I'm telling you, I feel like that kicking attack as Celestial is seeking bait, bro. I mean, I guess, oh snap, sorry. I guess it's not really seeking bait because it's like, obviously getting an attack Celestial is easier than getting a 3rd Octavia and barring it, but I feel like if you just happen to have a 3rd Octavia, or if you're like a thinking whale like I am, I feel like getting a attack Awakened Celestial for this setup is just not worth it. I like really wish I could test the damage though, but I just feel like it's not worth it. Maybe when I just have a stupid amount of extra Celestial cores, or if I get forced into attack Awakening Gun on another LE. Dude, I really wish I could picking favorite bars, by the way. I always get spoiled whenever I do Revens, because when I do Revens on the end screen, I can literally just backspace all the seeking end screen, and I just, like, if I get a sand, it just shows up at the bottom, and I'm like, okay, I got a sand. But bar, like, unless I just want to keep looking in my inventory, then I gotta keep checking the end screen. Thinking Rising Force Zeus. What is this seeking? Like 5 years ago, bro? What the heck? Look, I'm gonna die. I'm alive. Still alive somehow. Okay, there it is. Oh my god, goes. Or don't. Ooh, wait, I might be dead. Okay, never mind, we're good. This short, bro. Can it just stay fast or stay slow? Why does this keep happening? I do like a couple runs and it's like super fast, and then I do a couple runs and it's super slow. Why does it keep flipping? The heck? Yeah, I think I might just bring back the ticking open fire. I think it's just if I start getting to a point where I can't use open fire, I think that's just like literally my time to swap. Swap setups. But I ever taking it all? Oh snap. Let me see Seeking Dead. That's no bueno. Wait, what am I doing? Thinking stupid crap. I was just using Seeking Olivia. Or not Olivia, thinking Octavia S3. Bro, what do I care about thinking whatchamacallit? It's Overdrive. I forgot. I'm playing water. Got my first Sussy clear today. Yippee. Hey, congrats, dude. I'm proud of you. Good work. Now just go do it for the rest of them. I think I'm gonna go like another ticking 40 minutes. I think I want to get ticking. I want to get dinner in that place closes at 10. My second versus here after dealing with a huge losing streak felt so cool. It felt so awesome. Hey, congrats, Gray. I'm proud of you too, bro. Good work, man. You went out there and taken care of those guys, dude. Is there a Fire Kengo in here? What are you doing? You feeling that mana gap? Can't wait to go primal at the end of the year. Fire Guild War would be funny if they gave Fire Lilo 5th uncap. Make her do the same thing that her water version does. Probably Huang Lao stats. The heck is Huang Lao? Wait, what the heck is that? And I'm gonna be real, I don't even know what water Lilo does, so hey man, that'd be cool though. I hope they do that too. That'd be sick. Now 100% CA turn 1. Won't work. Wong Lao? What the heck is that? Oops. Wong Lao? Oh, Huang Long? Is that what you're talking about? What is Huang Lao? What's Huang Lao? I don't know what that is. Is that a character skill? Oh, okay. Like, what is Huang Lao? I ain't never heard of that joint. Okay, so wait, what's the strat with Huang Long? Oh, for the Fire Kingo? Is that what you were talking about? Bruh, if they better get CA some other way. What the heck? Huang Long. That dude was Agni too. Welcome back. Go get some Burger King. Dang, what you get? Yo, actually, you know what? I got Burger King like thinking maybe a month ago, bro. Dude, I don't know if you got a Whopper or not, but I heard a lot of thinking like I follow like a few thinking like food reviewer people, and they were all talking about how thinking Burger King had gotten like a new thinking like Whopper recipe or something. Like, I mean, it tasted thinking like pretty much the same, but like the bun was like way better. Wait, I don't know this. Just need to get to overdrive. It ain't gonna work well. And there's strawberry and cream. Wait, where'd my bullets go? Am I high? I'm thinking high, what happened? Did I not actually attack a second ago? And there's strawberry and cream drink, which is good. Burger King, if you get through that app, is the go for deals. I had the BLT Whopper, I've been getting it a lot. Oh, I see. Yeah, I just like thinking double Whopper, bro. I've talked about this before. I'm thinking plain Jane with like everything. So thinking like I just get mine with just cheese. I like all their seasonal Whopper variant. You ever had Wawa food? That food? No, but unironically, you reminded me that I really need to go. Like thinking Eva in my my Final Fantasy static, she's been telling me for a while that Wawa is like the best thing ever. Like she swears up and down by Wawa, but we did not have a Wawa until like very recently. Like I'm telling you, it got built like probably like start of this year, but I still haven't been there yet. But I need to go at some point because she thinking loves Wawa, but I've never had it before. What is Wawa? Wawa is like a gas station. It's like a Sheetz. It's kind of like a Sheetz, where it's like one of those like big like gas stations that has like everything. You're spreading everywhere. Yeah. If we got it here in my thinking backwater place, they must be like everywhere. Because we still don't even have a Costco. Like a Quastar? Quickstar? I don't know. Oh, Quickstar? Oh. Yeah, I guess. But yeah, I do need to go. I always forget because it's like really, it's very out of the way. The only reason why I even know it exists is because my dad lives like past it, but I have like no reason to go that, like I have no reason to go to that area unless I'm going to see him. So I like always forget about it until I'm going to see him, and then I'm like, oh yeah, Wawa is here. Yeah, we have Sam's Club, but we don't have Costco. I don't got any Wawa or that other one you said. Sheetz? Sheetz? Dang, I thought Sheetz was more popular. But yeah, I do need to try it at some point. I do. I don't know what that is. Damn. Yeah, Sheetz again. Sheetz is another gas station. Back to Burger King, you can ask for your burger to be cut in half, bro. I mean, they're Burger King. You have it your way, bro. You have it your way. You ball sub at 2 a.m. is diabolical. You didn't have it too then, Malik? What the heck? Way easier to eat. Bro, I got thinking I might have big hands or something, bro. I mean, this sounds weird, but I like holding a double whopper. It's like one of the thinking biggest burgers like around TBH. Dude, you know one place I've been eating at like a decent amount recently? Eating Chili's, bro. Chili's, unironically, I still haven't like sat down at Chili's in a while, but Chili's might have like one of the best to-go burgers like in the city. Like they be pretty thinking good, bro. Their bacon cheeseburger is like mad thinking good. And that the reason why I thought about Chili's is because Chili's is also a very big burger. That's wild, even my back ain't that big. I was going back from a Magic Together pre-release with my buddies and I didn't have many options. The triple dipper from Chili. Yeah, the triple dippy? The triple dippy? Yeah, bro. Oh, I see what you're talking about, Rich. The heck is that? That looks pretty good. But yeah, Chili's unironically is kind of the go. And the thing about it is they give you like I said, the burger's really big. They give you like a decent amount of fries too. Like it's decently made and thinking it's not like super expensive compared to like some other places. Because like some other places they'll charge you like the same as Chili's and the food is like drastically like smaller portions. And it tastes worse, unironically. Because again, I feel like Chili's unironically be tasting good as crap. Like I've not had a bad burger from Chili's yet. Little bits on top are like crunchy cheesecake crumbs. Oh, I see. I was in college and we talked about Chili's comeback in the recent years through their marketing. Yeah, I didn't really get on the Chili's train until I started watching this guy named King Strats on YouTube. Like it's so funny because I started watching that guy like around the time that I got my wisdom teeth pulled out when I essentially couldn't eat anything besides seeking like baby food. So I was literally just torturing myself, just binge watching all his videos about food that I literally couldn't eat. So that was some thinking masochistic crap I did for like a week and a half. But he's like a big Chili's seeking shill. He really likes Chili's. So I decided to give them a try again, and honestly, it was worth. It was worth. I got social media influenced. Might have to give Chili's another chance that I had 8 years ago. You watched the report of the week? I do watch the report of the week every now and then. That's not who I was talking about though. But I do watch him every now and then. I usually like to watch him for like, I don't know, like unironically, I end up watching him for like backlog stuff more than I watch him for like newer stuff. Because I'm not like super I'm not a super like what am I trying to say? I don't try a lot of things, but I started to try more things recently. But he already has reviews of stuff that's like coming back that I hadn't tried before, so I'll go and watch him for stuff like that. Get back on ketchup packet diet. I need to be skinny. Bro. Yeah, I'm over here talking about Chili's and I'm supposed to be on a cut too. Bro, my trainer Tiki messaged me earlier today. He was like, remember to get your protein in your steps if you missed any this week. And I'm like, haha, I'll get right on it. I actually did go for a walk today though, so I did good. I did good today. I watched this vid on the Demon Hunter. The Demon Hunter? I mean Demon Slayer? McDonald collab and then tried it. Protein is a scam. Count them calories and be fine. Unironically true. I'm gonna be so honest. Like, The thing about it, I actually like 1000% agree, Malik. I 1000% agree. Like I'm supposed to be on 170 like protein a day. I really think like as long as I get like 100, I'm kind of being chilling. And unironically, I feel like protein powder like kind of cooks me. I feel like if I take in too much protein powder, it kind of starts to mess with my skin. And I feel like more like not bloated, but I feel heavier in general. And it could be because like maybe the protein actually is doing what it's supposed to do and I'm just holding on to more muscle, so I just feel heavier. But I feel like when I get like a lot of protein powder consistently, I feel heavier than I do when I'm not doing protein powder. Or when I'm doing protein powder significantly less. Kind of like K-pop Demon Hunter or whatever it's called. Oh, I don't know what the heck that is. But yeah, if I can get like 100 grams of protein per day, and like you said, count calories, like, and exercise, that, low-key, like, exercising is kind of whack too, because one of the things I've noticed about my body too is like, I know obviously it's like, okay, if you stop working out, you're gonna start, like, your muscles are gonna start to thinking, like, they're gonna start to, like, you're gonna eventually start to lose muscle if you're not upkeeping it, right? But like low key, I feel like working out like a ton for me, I feel like it keeps it into a, like, I feel like it's very hard for me to like build muscle and lose weight at the same time. And I know there's a lot of like discussion about that in general, but I feel like low key, if I'm going like super hard and I'm working out like 5 days a week, I feel like I get to a point where it's very hard for me to actually lose a pound. Even if I'm doing everything I'm supposed to be doing, it's very hard for me to lose a pound. And it's not until I like essentially just take a break for like a week, then my weight starts to drop. Which again, I know if you're not using the muscles, if you're not continuously building them up, you're gonna lose them. But even then, the thing about it is like you're not supposed to lose but so much in like a week, right? It's supposed to be like once you start like not doing anything for like a month plus, then that's when you actually start to lose like stuff. Like obviously you're gonna lose endurance if you don't do anything for a week, but like actual muscle, you're not really supposed to lose that stuff like drastically in like a week. But it's just like I don't know what it is about my body, but it's like if I go super hard consistently, it becomes very hard for me to drop weight. True from recent studies, you don't need that much protein, and fats and carbs are nearly as important for your diet. Because protein's supposed to be more filling, but it'd be leaving me bloated. Same. And I think that's the other reason why, like, I avoided the word bloated before, but I think that's also partially the reason why I just feel heavier in general. When I intake like a lot of protein powder, I just feel heavier. I don't either, but they had ramen fries, so I had to try. The heck? It takes 2 weeks to notice muscle loss, but it's not going to be a crazy loss. Yeah. Since your body metabolizes over time and not as soon as you consume your food. Yeah. Yeah. So, I don't know. I know for me, though, I'm going to be so real. Like, I have just not been, like, super locked in. Like, I've been pretty good on my calories. I've been kind of cooked on my freaking exercises in general. I've been cooked on my exercise, and I've definitely been cooked to, like, if I needed the protein, I've been cooked on that joint, because I've been, like, I don't know. I've just not been in that, like, ever since I lost those, like, 20 pounds, you can go in from October to the start of this year, I've not been nearly as locked in. I'm like, the thing about it is, I think I've gotten to the point where I'm kind of like, I would like to lose more, but I'm also satisfied with where I am. Whereas when I was trying to lose those 20 pounds, I'm like, I actually don't like where I am at all. I have to lose this 20 pounds. Whereas now I'm kind of like, if I lose another 10 pounds, that'd be cool. But, you know, if I don't, that's also fine. It's all habit building. Diet is the end game and you can work out all day, but if you're eating 60,000 calories, it won't matter. Yeah, true. But yeah, I don't know, bro. I need to lose 300 pounds to become non-existent. True. True. Yeah, me too, bro. That's what I need to. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens, bro. We'll see what happens. Yeah, see, I think that's another thing with me too, is like thinking, like me losing the 20 pounds that I lost, right? Like that joint was like unironically life-changing because I actually had to get like new clothes. I've never lost weight before and actually had to get new clothes because of it, because I actually just dropped that much weight. And that's how I'm like now I'm kind of satisfied with where I am right now. Like I could be smaller, but like I'm kind of okay with this. I just know I needed to not be where I was before. That's all I know. I needed to not be where I was before. But now I'm kind of like, I'm kind of okay. It's all right. My body is turning into a monk's, since I usually only eat 1 meal a day. That was my favorite part of weight loss too. I like the shopping. I mean, I guess, yeah. I mean, honestly, you know, it's crazy. Like, I've always been someone that never really liked shopping, but I will say the day that I went out to get a lot of the clothes that I have now was actually kind of fun. Being like, oh, I can get into these clothes that I've never been able to get into in my life, or at least I haven't been able to get into since I've been buying my own clothes. So it's like, you know, it was pretty fun. It was pretty fun. And then I ended that day like super sick too, because I ended up like I went shopping at all these different places, and then I was like, bro, I'm freaking hungry as crap. And I was fiending for a freaking pretzel, and we had this pretzel place in the mall. So I literally like finished all my shopping, and then I just went to go get a pretzel, and I'm just like, dang, is this what life's about? Is this how life is supposed to be? Clothes was fitting better too. I needed that serotonin boost. Auntie Anne's, yes sir. Yes sir. Yes sir. Yes sir. That joint was good as crap too. Dude, I wish them joints are like 300 calories, bro. I wish I could eat like 10 of those a day. But unfortunately, I cannot. Auntie Anne slap so hard. You can? Bro, I'm gonna blow back up. No life is about cash sparking. I already do that, bro. Cash sparking, no cash spark I've ever done has felt as good as eating that pretzel. Not if you stay under your calories. Oh, so I'm just supposed to eat thinking what? I think my calories right now are thinking 2,000. So what? That's like I could eat like 6. I can eat like 6 pretzels if that's all I eat for the day. Then you made it. Controversial take, maybe, but pretzel bites pretzels. I don't know. That pretzel was pretty good, bro. That pretzel was pretty freaking good. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I like pretzel bites too. I even like pretzels that are like the hard pretzels, like the small ones you can get in like the bag. I like those too. I just like pretzels in general, honestly. But there's something about like the warm, like the big warm pretzel that just, I don't know, it tastes good, bro. And that joint's got a little bit of butter on it too. Sheesh. Bro, that place will never go out of thinking business, bro. That joint's too good. Love some cinnamon sugar pretzel bites from Auntie Anne's. Bro, can we stop talking about that joint? Because I ain't got time to go over there. And also just eat eat it. One day will never stunt your progress. Yeah, but the thing about it is it's never just one day, bro. It's never one day. Okay, I say that, but I haven't been back since I went clothes shopping, and that joint was like a month ago. But it's like, bruh. I mean, that's the thing, right? It's like, I'll get it. Like if I'm in the area or if I like really crave it, then I'll get it. Like, I agree. You can just get one every now and then, but it's like, it's very easy for that joint to become a habit. And you just start eating them over and over again. And the thing about it is, even at the end of the day, right? Even if you did eat one like literally every day, that joint's still an extra 300 calories that you could just not intake if you just didn't eat it, right? If you just didn't eat it, you'd be alright. So I ain't trying to do that. But yeah, I agree. Like probably in like a month or two, I'll probably get another pretzel. Oh, so I don't think I'm gonna get a bar before the second stream ends, bro. I don't think it's gonna happen. I could be wrong. Maybe it's right here. Okay, never mind. Pretzel a month keeps the personal trainer away, bro. No, that's gonna keep the personal trainer telling me to drop the pretzels. I don't want to join that, bro. These balls, I'm too slow. Yeah, they're speeding up again, bro. They're speeding up. 18 out of 30. We're running out of hosts. Time to Akasha. Oh yeah, that's what I was asking before. Is there a thinking new? I mean, I guess there ain't nothing new in Dark, right? Dude, I like really want a one summon Akasha that's not taking Ogi. Or one button, I'm not opposed. But that joint's gotta be consistent, that's the issue. And the dude's name was Chubby. That's about to be all of us once we start eating 10 pretzels a day. Alright, here's my bar right here, bro. It's not taking artifact. Bar right here, bro, in this pile. I checked, it was just Lancer Origin. I mean, Lancer Origin, though, is just seeking... That's just the same thing as Fighter Origin. Just you call Versusi and you attack. But that joint's just not consistent, though. That's the issue. It's not consistent all the stuff if it doesn't have debuffs or if it's in a certain phase or some crap. It also gives me a Chubby. Hey, thanks for sharing with the class, bro. What the heck is Umiken doing on Upsaris? What the heck? Oh, I guess that joint could be a skin, right? Could be a skin. She might be on taking Lancer Origin. Make your chat easier to reach or can't. Or can't. I think my playlist is done. Sure is. What do I listen to for 20 minutes? I know. Xenoblade X. Battle themes. Joint starting in the middle. Back. But yeah, I tried. Oh my god, that joint's 20 out of 30. I tried to make the you mean like the names, right? Or do you actually mean like the white text? Because if the white text, you might just need glasses. But the names, the way the names were is seeking, I think it's seeking Caster Lab. Yeah, Caster Labs. The way they do the names, that joint seeking, it's just kind of cooked. Names are hard to read. I mean, maybe if your name wasn't SLVD5HY. Hey, change that joint. But yeah, the way they do colors, like the only way I could do it was seeking. The only way I could do colors was like either they're random colors or they're like all the same color, and them all being the same color, like that joint looked whack as crap. This should just be SL. You better go talk to YouTube then, bro. Dude, I want that McDonald's skin, but I'm not Japanese. And I didn't want to give my account to somebody in Japan. Can change my handle. Okay, there you go, bro. Chat's about to get way easier to read. I don't know why I joined this one. I wanted to join that 8 one, and I saw it was 8, and then I just chose the next one because it had peaking HP. Guess it didn't matter anyway, I'm fast as crap. And Garp Chujo? Oh crap. Fast as crap. I don't know what to change it to. Someone to my regular name. I'm sorry. I don't know, bro. That's a freaking crazy name, my guy. So I think once I get my taking food, I think I'm gonna taking. I was gonna do this last night, but I think I'm gonna start trying to catch up on the taking boys. I would say I'm gonna catch up on Invincible, but I was like more caught up on Invincible than I am the boys, because I haven't watched season 4 of the boys at all. So I need to watch that whole thing before I can start the new season. Who's boys? The boys. The boys is just the name of the show. Gonna go adios. Thanks for stream. You're welcome. Peace out. Red ring. That joint could have been my end of stream bar. That joint's crazy. Oh, heck no. Oh, Richest Soul, you'll get a bar and one more. Guess we're never seeing Rich again. Guess we're never seeing Rich again. Bro left and died immediately. He got that ticking death note status. Come on, Kid Soul, you get 3 bars in the next 5 raids? Bet. Bet. Get in the afterlife. You traded my soul for 5 bars or 3 bars. Coming in with a ticking 1.8 at the last second. You ain't rolling nothing. You don't be needing those bars, to be honest. True. True. Just like you don't need his moons. Bro, I wish I could tap into Kit Seeking Gold Moon Stash. Dude, I'd buy my Blazing Mistral right now. I'd have so many moons. I'd have enough moons to like probably buy every single weapon and transcend them all. At least this is like, well, I don't want to say anything too fast, but at least this is going pretty quick right now, even though I'm not getting crap, but I'm not getting raid locked constantly. It's like literally all I ask. Okay, that's not all I ask because I want to get bars, but that's one of the things I ask is to just never get ticking raid locked. I hate getting raid locked. You know, my berries are at exactly 6,000. Okay. Titan? Guess Titan not too crazy nowadays. And do thinking whatchamacallit? Elgy stuff. I think I'm gonna finish this EP and then I'm done. Unless I somehow magically get a bar before I finish it. Or unless I start getting rate locked. I have made a miscalculation. Right. Oh snap! Oh snap! Wait! Go back! Oh wait! Hey, bar. All right, stream's over. Nice. 2 minutes to spare, bro. 2 minutes to spare. Freaking nice. Easy clap. Yes, sir. It's another one for the books, boys. It's another one for the books. God bless. That's Mr. Streamer. Thank you. All right, Deaking. Now we just need one more bar. One more bar and we'll be at Deaking 40, bro. Technically, we're already at 40 right now. We just don't have Deaking. We don't have actually 40 bars, like gold bars, but we're at 40 because we got that Deaking Dama bar. I just need one more and I'll be at 40. I joined SC bars. You also joined at the end of the stream. See you later. Have a good night, bro. But yeah, bro, we thinking being chilling. Bro, I knew this 6,000. I knew landing my berries on 6,000 was a good ticking omen. I knew that was a good omen. As soon as I hit directly 6,000, I'm like, that's a ticking sign. That's a sign, bro. Heck yeah. I can add a little ×2 to this joint in my notepad. Gucci. Alright. Share bar, no can do, bruh. They're mine. Alright, I'm done for real though. I gotta go thinking. I gotta go run thinking. Get food before they close. I went minus 32 to test water on Versusia? What the heck? Not even for Guild War to test on Versusia? That joint's crazy, bro. Anyway, alright, let me see what's going on. What's going on? Oh yeah, DY's doing his trivia thing tonight, huh? The heck is that ticking picture? Oh, is that Clarice with a knife? The heck is that? Alright, I'll send you guys a DY. You know me? Yeah, you're a freak. There's some sunstones, Mr. Shriner. I'm kind of homeless. No can do. No can do. Alright, I'm sending you guys to the heck is this? I'm sending you guys a DY. Go support him. I think he's doing like I said, I think he's doing some type of like new player Jeopardy or some crap tonight. What the heck is he? The heck is he on Geeking Twitch? Others. Alright, yeah, I send you guys over to DY. Alright, you guys have a good night. I'll be back tomorrow for artifacts.